Hey guys, and welcome to this week's Quick Picks. We have, oh my god, I think this is one of the shortest release lists I've had for Quick Picks.
You know what's lacking on the list?
Huh.
Anything by Viz, anything by Funimation.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, yeah, there's nothing by... Well, Funimation had a bunch of live-action stuff come out this week, which I did not include on our list.
Whoa, we could be interested in that kind of stuff.
Trust me, you're probably not. But it'll be on the list for you guys, so you guys can be
Scroll down,
checking it out.
check it out yourself.
All right,
Don't trust her.
Manga, do you have a pick?
Dance in the Vampire Bund has its 7th volume coming out right now. I haven't gotten into it yet because I've only seen the anime, but I hear that the manga is significantly better.
I've heard that as well. Have you read the first volume?
No. I just need to get into it. But the 7th volume is out, so if I've waited this long, I've got more to read.
Yes, that is true. You could buy the whole stack.
Waiter's
And you would
Lament.
have like 3 hours of stuff to read or something.
Instead of a riveting 15 minutes.
Right. Takes you only 15 minutes to read manga? Takes me like closer to 30.
You know, it is into a competition, Gia.
Huh, well, I was
What's
saying it'd
your
take me longer. I guess I didn't really have that much of a manga pick, but of course I'm going to pick up Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei Volume 6. I mean, really, who isn't?
Yeah.
You all should.
Get you primed and ready for the animation coming out.
Yes.
Is that this summer?
I want to say July, but I would have to double check the release date for that.
Hot!
Finally.
Oh, yeah.
But speaking of anime, I'm a little more excited about the anime section because the first collection of Gintama is finally coming out. And this is such an interesting story because Gintama is one of the biggest anime franchises in Japan. And this is the first time it's actually been licensed out here.
Okay, tell me about this. I see it, and we've had the manga coming out for a while now. Viz has been putting that out, but aliens, comedy, combat, what?
It's kind of a weird historical thing. Now, I'm really not that familiar with the franchise. I've just seen so much about it. I've always wanted to get into it. So I'm really excited to get the opportunity finally. It's sort of set in kind of old-timey Japan, and yes, there are aliens, and there's lots of characters, and then there's a lot of kind of weird, wacky stuff going on. It's a little bit like One Piece, but I think with a little bit less of kind of the perky, happy fun, and a little bit more kind of the cynical, sarcastic humor.
One Piece with aliens.
Yeah, sorta.
Okay,
not pirates.
And the first collection is what?
First collection, I don't remember how many episodes it is. It's $40 coming out. It's sub only, as I recall. Although Gintama is available if you have a Crunchyroll account. It's been available on Crunchyroll for a while now, so that's the first time it's officially been out in the US. This is the first time it's come out on a DVD. And I think Viz has put out the manga. But they declined to put out the anime, which I thought was interesting because I thought kind of that wacky but cool style had some TV potential, but I guess not. So that's my first anime.
My pick is the most expensive thing I've seen on a list in quite a while. I'm going to say that Media Blaster's release of the Rurouni Kenshin complete one-box collection.
Well, it's the complete TV series. It doesn't include the movies, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it's
but it's 95 episodes. That's going to keep you busy.
95 at the whopping price of $159.
That's the SRP, of course. So,
yes.
So you'll probably find it on discount.
Yes, my God. No, I'm going to wait till I find a nice sale, not on retail price.
But yeah, that's actually, I mean, once you get down to the
brass
I think
tacks.
The current sale for it is like 120. So that's considerably less than $2 an episode, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So it's if you really want your Rurouni Kenshin, yeah.
I'm gonna wait till I see it on a better sale, but I've seen enough of it, just on and off, of this wandering Ronin kind of samurai who used to be an assassin, and
he's really girly looking.
And he's really girly looking, but he doesn't like killing people
That's
anymore, or something. Yeah, you got to it. You just stripped away the layers and found the creamy nougat. Thank you very much.
But speaking of something older that's coming out, Magic Knight Rayer Season 1 Remastered. It has been released also by Media Blasters this week, which
What does remastering mean? I have Magic Knight Rayer's, old DVDs lying around.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. With a phase where me and friends would pool money and we'd get that and X. Don't ask me why we got that and X the TV series.
I don't know exactly what the remastering consisted of in this particular case. You know, when you're talking about in Japan, I mean, it can be anything. You know, they could go back and redraw stuff, recolor stuff, things like that, or they could just kind of, you know, tweak a few things in Final Cut to try and make it look a little bit prettier and call it remastered.
And release a special edition.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of exciting. All right, but since the list was so short, I actually would like us to talk about something we wish was out this week. I wish.
Wait, clarification. Wish was out as in is coming out eventually, or
doesn't matter. Anything. It doesn't even have to exist. I want Big Wind Up Season 2. That's my I wish it was coming out this week.
So I can say Big Wind Up Season 3?
Sure.
Something that doesn't exist?
Anything you want.
No, I'm going to go much more literal. Yakitari Japan.
Ooh.
I love the series. The manga is a lot of fun, but I love the animation, and it just makes me wonder why we've never seen it picked up. It's such a great show. It's hilarious.
And that's how people feel about Gintama, who are familiar with it. What's with these things happening?
But they don't make bread in Gintama, do they?
They might. They do a lot of stuff in Gintama.
Well, I better go back and check it out.
Alright, that's your quick picks for the week. Make sure you check the rest of the list, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.